If you look really closely through the fog, you can see Dubai from here. You should be able to see the Burj Khalifa. It's very, very hazy over there. We definitely want to stay away from the haze. We're not interested in the haze. We're so not interested in the haze. And you can see a plane flying off. God bless the plane. May they get to where they're getting to safely. I am back at the beach. Back at the beach. Okay, so what I love about myself is, let me pull myself back a bit. At the beach, smelling the ocean, I am at the beach. All right, and I brought ice cream. Yes, darling. So, one of the main reasons why it is extremely important for us to be very careful about the conversations we have at work, especially at a school as small as mine where it's like a matchbox, is that students begin to hear conversations that they shouldn't be hearing. However, the conversation that I'm going to share with you is in a video I think I made like a week ago. So, getting back to the friend who found out that another friend secretly watches her YouTube page, but has not liked, has not subscribed, and has not shared her videos. Now, the students got a hold of this conversation and they were talking to me about it, you know. I'm that one person that students feel like they can talk to about anything and everything and they'll know that I'll keep it confidential because, you know, like that's what, you know, that's just me. I just like keeping things close to my chest. Let me bring up the windows and put on some So, you know, the girls were having a conversation, and I think this conversation was had because it kind of struck a chord in somebody. This is a small town, small village, small classes, small community, very close knit. They know each other. Most people, they marry their first cousins. I mean, they all go to everybody's wedding, everybody's baby shower, everybody's everything. But there's a lot of things that they don't really get to talk about and hash out, you know. And so the girls were very interested in having this conversation about, is this person their real friend, right? Which is a valid question to be asking, you know, is this person your friend? If they say they're your friend, but they watch your videos, they don't like them, they don't comment, they don't share, and they haven't subscribed, are they really your friend? Like, that's the question. It's a good question to ask. Like, would I be asking that question? If you would have asked me years ago, if it was a good question for me, I'd have been like, yes, and I would have given you like all. Oh, wow. We got ships. Haven't seen these before. So cool. Haven't seen the ships. The ships are coming in. I haven't seen these ships before. I've seen the other ones, but I haven't seen these. I've seen the white ones. Cool. So let me get back to what I was saying. Like, if you'd asked me years ago, you know, about it, I probably would have had an attitude, would have went off, would have had a rant, whatever, right? I'm 48 years old, comfortably, still look cute, crooked teeth, crooked off-white teeth, and I still pull everything, right? But let's stay focused. Is this person really your friend? That's a good question. So the girls were talking and they were like, well, if you were my friend, like, you would support everything that I do, right? Like, if we're friends and, you know, we're cool, then why can't you support my YouTube channel? Like, why can't you support me? And I feel like this stems from something that happened years ago back in grade 8. What is it? They're 11. No, they're 10 advanced, 10 general, around there. I feel like this conversation is warranted because of something that happened back in 8th grade, back in 9th grade. Even now, they're still ironing out the kinks of their relationship. In this country, whomever you go to class with, they're your friends, right? Like, that's just how that goes. With me, you are not my friend just because we're in the same cohort. I mean, we're in the same cohort. We have to learn each other, get to know each other, all of these other kind of wonderful things. I think this is so cool. I love the fact that the ships are coming in. 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 I think this is so dope. I just love seeing. Oh, whoa, he's pulling this one. Oh, didn't notice that before. I just thought they were both, sailing in the line. I thought they were doing the conga line. But they're not doing the conga line. Somebody's pulling another person. That happens constantly in your friendships and relationships. One person supporting the other person. But I like being the kind of person, like, if you ask me now, is that person your friend? It's a really good question. There are a lot of things that I could say and can say about it. Do I have people like that in my life? Yeah. Do I know who they are? No. Do I have a good idea of who they are? Yeah. Do I really care? No. I mean, if that's what